Hello everyone, I'm Belle and welcome back to my channel, and today we are doing another speed build, and I am so excited about this build because I really like it and it really turned out so good. So I have been seeing this fall houses on Instagram. They are super pretty, like dark houses in like the forest with autumnal trees and that stuff, and they have been like really pretty. So I found a picture on Instagram and then I built this house based on the picture, but it's not really the same because I add some things, and it's kind of hard sometimes to build the exact thing in The Sims because real life can be a bit different, and The Sims is only The Sims. It's not like we can do everything that you can do in real life because it's limited, it's a game. It's not too realistic, but yeah. I were really excited when I saw this build and I was like, oh my god, I need to build this in The Sims, and I think that it turned out really good. So I have actually seen a lot of these pretty houses on Instagram, and I think that they will be my inspiration for the next couple of builds on the channel. So yeah, but I'm really feeling like the autumnal Halloween spirit kind of thing, so yeah. That is what's coming up, I guess. But yeah, this house, however, to have 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, and it is not like the biggest house. It's like kind of small. It's like a townhouse small build, but it turned out really good and I am really happy with the result. You can see that I have like a balcony on the second floor, but it's like a fake balcony, so it's not you will not be able to access it. I guess I could have made it like accessible, but that wasn't really the case. I don't know why, but yeah, I struggled a little bit with the floor plan. I mean, it came together quite easily, but I don't know. I just didn't find a good way to have a door upstairs to the fake balcony area. So yeah, it will be a fake balcony, But yeah, really proud of how this build turned out. And I hope that you have been liking the speed builds on my channel. I really like doing them. It's like, yes, I love it so much. And you actually can see me make like the house smaller now because I don't know, it felt like it was a bit strange with the spacing of the windows and that stuff, and yeah, I really like it when it's smaller though. So I really I'm proud of myself for making that decision because you never want to make a small house, but sometimes you have to make a small house. But yeah, it turned out great, and I also made the porch bigger on the first floor, so there are a bit more space to do stuff here in the front yard kind of thing, so yeah, that's nice. But yeah, I'm so into fall right now. It's the trees have like shifted colors and they're like orange and yellow and red all everywhere around here, and it is super pretty. I really love fall, and it's not only because I was born in fall season. I just really love it. It's so cozy, the weather is like, it's getting darker and you can like watch scary movies and light candles and just like snuggle on the couch with a blanket and a cup of tea, read books and that stuff, and I just really love the vibe, so I am so happy right now. Like I were so over summer, and summer weren't like that great here in Sweden. It was pretty much rain all of the time. It was like pretty nice weather at the start of June, but then as everyone got their vacation, it started to be like, nah. The weather was just like, oh, you're on vacation now. Well, then it can't be nice, you gotta do something about that. How about rain? But I kind of enjoyed it, I enjoyed the rain this summer, and I'm not really about the heat, I'm not comfortable in the heat because I'm just too hot and it's sweaty and I hate that feeling. So yeah, I were pretty happy about the weather. But I'm even happier now when it's fall and everything is so pretty and cozy and it's getting colder and you can wear sweaters and that stuff. And I have been watching so many scary movies too. Like I used to love scary movies. I remember when I dated my ex, he made me watch all of these scary movies and I were not into it at the time, but now I really like scary movies and I watch them all the time. I have actually been watching the Conjuring universe films, you know, like Annabelle, The Conjuring, The Nun, that stuff, and I really, really enjoyed it. They are so good, like so good, and they have announced like more movies in that universe and I am so excited about that. So yeah, I am so pumped about the future. So yeah, I am really happy with that. I'm happy that I took the time to watch those because they are great. My boyfriend is not into scary movies though, so whenever I was like, hey, you wanna watch these scary movies with me? He was like, no, but he watched the first Conjuring film with me and he got such bad nightmares and oh, poor thing. Yeah, I felt a bit guilty, but yeah, I remember when I watched The Conjuring 2, I watched it by myself, and then my boyfriend came home. I don't remember what he was doing, but he came home, and then I said to him, don't watch the TV right now because I'm watching a scary movie, and he was, yeah, okay, and he sat down by the computer, and his computer is in the same room as the TV, like it's a big living room area, and I can see him like glancing over at the TV, and I was like, well, I told him it's a scary movie and he shouldn't watch it, but he got nightmares from just like glancing over. So yeah, I felt so bad for him, but I warned him. I mean, not my fault. But yeah, I really like the scary movies so much. If you got any like recommendations on scary movies, I would really like to hear about it. So yeah, please let me know in the comments down below if you got any like recommendations for scary movies. And I'm not like easily scared. I don't know why. I think it comes easily with my job. Like I'm not really shocked at those things, you know. But yeah, I don't really have. I'm not that scared, you know. Of course, I still have nightmares and that stuff, but I'm not scared of the movies. I just love it. I love the feeling. My cat is, by the way, roaming around the living room right now. She is, she got zoomy. So if you hear some weird cat noises in the background, it's my cat. I apologize. But yeah, I just fed them, so I think they will like settle down in a bit. They are really annoying when they are like about to get fed because they are like, oh my god, food, it's time now, I need my lunch, you know. But after they have been fed, they usually like roam around for a tiny bit and then they go to sleep again. It would be nice being a cat, actually, getting to sleep like so much. It would be amazing. Anyway, I'm onto the kitchen right now, and I am using the new kitchen set, obviously, because it's great, it's fantastic, I love it so much. And I went with this like dusty pink color. I really liked it, and I think that it was like so pretty, and I'm happy that I used it because it looks so pretty. And I actually matched the rug in the living room with this color, so it was really nice actually to be able to do that, and I really like the color scheme of this. So yeah, I'm really happy about it. Yeah, but as I said, I absolutely love the new kitchen set. Like, it is so pretty, and the fridge, you know, the fridge fits perfectly under the upper cabinet, and that is just like amazing. I never thought I'd see that day, you know. So yeah, and I'm actually placing like a table here in the kitchen, but I will actually switch it out with a computer desk because I felt like that was more like practical, you know. So yeah, and then there are a dining table out in the big living space. I don't really know what to call it. It's like a big open floor plan, kind of, you know. I thought that this house would be like pretty old, but someone had renovated it lately, so yeah. that was the plan, at least. And I struggle a bit here in the beginning with the color scheme and all of that stuff, but I will figure it out, you know, just give me some time. But yeah, I really like Halloween, and this house really reminds me of Halloween, because in the end I will like go in and put pumpkins everywhere. So yeah, it will be so pretty. And I am so happy that Halloween has arrived in SSO actually, because I really like that. It's so good. It's easily my favorite event in SSO actually. So yeah, I am super happy that it's back, and I have been playing every day since the update, and yeah, I'm just like so happy about it. I feel like I can like be stuck for hours just playing the Halloween event and brewing the potions and that stuff, and all of the fun races. I love them so much, and I'm so excited about the new horses. You know, the teaser that they do for like the upcoming month of updates. They showed off the horses that will be coming next week, and I am so excited about that because they look so amazing, and I love spooky things. Really, it's like my vibe. It's my favorite thing, so I am so excited about those horses. So yeah, sorry if you're not here for my SSO videos. Maybe you're just here watching my Sims videos, so yeah, maybe you don't really relate the same way that I do with the Star Stable game. But yeah, Star Stable and Sims are like my two favorite games, actually, so that is what I am focusing on this channel. And speaking of videos, I have been posting a few observation duty videos, and that have been really fun, and I am so happy that I got to do that. I'm so happy that you all wanted to see that. So yeah, that have been really fun. And I will be posting all of the levels of observation duty, and I think it's a good time to do it now, you know, around Halloween and that stuff. Do some spooky videos. I think that's really a good idea. So my plan, and this is only my plans, I can't say that it will happen, but probably it's what I aim for, you know. So I want to finish observation duty and play all of the like levels, because I only think we have done 2 this far. Is it like the university and the hotel one? And there are 4 more, so we will finish that, of course, and then I think we will go back to Rival Stars horse racing, because that series is so popular and I have gotten so many views on those videos, and I really like that game and I really want to finish it, but I think I needed this break playing observation duty for a while, because I don't know, I got kind of tired of it, and I think we're like kind of halfway through the game. I think halfway-ish through the game, and I don't know, I just felt like it was a great stopping point, and it was nice to like have a little break, because it is a huge game and there's so much to it, and it's quite long, and that's great because there are a lot of gameplay and that stuff, so I really enjoy that it is a long game, but you know, I just felt like it was time for a break and like to do some other stuff. So yeah, that's why I have been focusing on observation duty for a while. And I hope you all understand that, but we will definitely get back to Rival Stars horse racing in like maybe November, I don't know. And then we will finish it, and then we will like start a new game as the 3rd game on the channel, because I will always like upload Sims build and Star Stable update videos. So yeah, that is the plan, at least. And I hope you all understand my choice with that. So yeah, I just feel like it's great to have some variation, you know, and not get stuck. So yeah, that is the plan. And also, speaking of different games, Dredge, you know, have you played Rage? Like this horror fishing game. It's amazing. It's so good. Definitely like my game of the year. But it is getting a DLC, so I am so happy about that. And I don't know if you want to see that on the channel. I would be happy to play it on the channel, but I feel like I got a lot going on right now, like finishing observation duty and then going back and finishing Rival Stars. So yeah, I don't know if I will be playing that on the channel. Maybe not now, maybe in the future, I don't know. But it's a great game and I really love it, and I was so excited when I saw that it was getting a DLC, so yeah. And I definitely need to like go back and play more of that game, because I really want to like complete all of the fishes. You know, the fish. You can get a lot of variations of the same fish, and I want to collect them all. I'm just like such a collector, you know. But yeah, we are actually decorating the yard right now, and this is the first time I think that I have included this in a speed build, because I just feel like I am so bad at backyards and landscaping and all of that stuff. So yeah, I haven't really been like including that in the builds, but I did this time. I don't know, I just think that it would be nice to show y'all how I do it. And that stuff. So yeah, and I'm adding like some outdoor lighting and that stuff, and some pathways and all of these pretty vines on the building, and I think it's so pretty and it came together really easily, and I am really pretty, not pretty, I am really happy. God, don't think I'm like, no. I am really happy with how it turned out, because it turned out really pretty, and I'm putting all of these like plant boxes around, and now we're going and like add some flowers to them and that stuff, and then I will be adding the pumpkins, but I think I added pumpkins off camera because it would be too long if I like included everything, and I thought that it might be more fun to see me decorate the yard. I don't know. As I said before, I haven't really included this before in my builds, but I don't know, I think it might be fun for you guys to see how I'm doing it and that stuff. So yeah, I hope you appreciate that. But yeah, can we talk about work some more? Because I know I talk about work in like every speed build, but it's like happening stuff at work. Because there have been these changes lately at work, where we have like more patients per nurse, and we have like changed the routines and that stuff, and it has been really hard for me to adjust, and I feel like 9 patients isn't like optimal for me, because it's medical patients, you know. So it's a lot to do, you know. There are like injections and infusions and yeah, antibiotics. It's a lot, and I actually worked one day and I had 9 patients, and all of the 9 patients had antibiotics at the same time, and it was like, oh my god. So it was really tough to like do all of that, you know. And I talked about this with my boss and said that I don't really know if this is something I can do right now, because I am struggling with mental health and that stuff, and it's such a stressful environment, you know, for me. So I said to her that I am not resigning, but might like be looking at some other jobs, because I don't need this stress in my life yet right now. And she was super understanding and said that she would like look into if she could lend me out to another place at the hospital that got like a more slow routine and that stuff. So I spoke with my boss over the phone earlier this week, and I was so anxious. She said like, oh, I got some news, can I call you this day? And I was like, oh yeah, sure. And when someone says news, I just think that it's bad news, you know. It's the anxiety in me that's like, who knows if this is gonna be good or bad, you know. And I always expect the worst. I was like, my god, is she like going to fire me, or is she gonna complain about me? or what is going on, you know. But I got the best boss. Like she's great, and she was so understandable, and she said like, oh, I spoke to some people and I can lend you out to this place, and what do you think about that? And I was like, oh my god, yes, that's great. So I will be going and work at another place. So I work this weekend. I work Saturday and Sunday, and at the place I'm at now, like the medical thing. And then next week I will be going to a surgical place. I'm not really good with the terms, but I think you get it. So I am not really that interested in like surgical things, but I feel like that's what I need right now, you know, some slow shifts and getting to recover a bit more. So yeah, I think it will be good for me. And I talked with the boss of that place earlier this week. I think it was the same day that my boss called me, and she was like, oh well, we only got like planned operations, and we don't take in any patients from the ER, and the patients are only here for like 2 or 3 days, and then they go home, and they are like closed on Sundays, and they are closed on red days. So I will be able to have time off this Christmas and New Year. And I was like, oh my god, are you for sure? You're just like closed on red days? And that sounded so amazing, and I were so happy about that. So yeah, I am just like a bit worried that I will get comfortable and not wanting to go back to where I am right now. But my ambitions for my career is not to stay in a surgical place, you know. I love these like medical illnesses, and especially the heart. Like that is my thing. I'm really interested in that. So my ambitions is to go to the ambulance and work there, and I think that I just need to get to this place, the surgical place right now, and like heal a bit and charge up my batteries, and then I need to go back to where I am right now at the medical place and just like get the hang of all of that stuff again after I have been away for a time. And then I think I'm gonna go to the ER, because that is a great place before you go to the ambulance. You know, you can learn to prioritize and that stuff, and work a bit more with some emergency patients, you know. And where I am right now, it is like medical emergency patients, but ER is like another level of emergency care. So yeah, so I'm probably like gonna go to, the plan is I'm going to the surgical place right now, and then I'm going back to my place where I work with like emergency medical patients, get the hang of that, go down to the ER, and then when I feel ready, go to the ambulance. That is my plan right now anyway, but who knows, it might change. You never know. But yeah, we are coming to the end of the video, guys, and thank you so much for listening to me ranting about life. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you soon in another video. Bye guys!